Hey guys, Scott Gordon, Open Mortgage. I have a request for you today. Will you spend the next 4 to 5 minutes with me? Will you allow me to tell you about a topic? And will you clear your mind of your other worries of the day so that you can focus on what I'm speaking about? Now that is a request, and what I want to talk to you about today is how to have quality requests and responses. 2 Vistage meetings ago, I heard a speaker named Chalmers Brothers. It's not the name of a company, it's a gentleman, and he's a fantastic speaker. We spent 3.5 hours talking about communication. Today I want to talk about one little piece of it, which is a quality request. If you think about it, in our business, which is not a manual labor business, so much of your day is about communicating with other people. And a lot of what you're doing is making a request to someone and getting a response, or they're making a request to you. If you want your day to go better, if you want to be more productive, and if you want to avoid problems, you need better quality requests. Chalmers pointed out there are a couple things you need for a request to work right. One is a committed speaker. If you're making the request, you need to be present and be paying attention. You need to not be thinking about your events of the day or where you need to be next or what you're trying to accomplish. You need to connect with the person you're making the request from. Second thing, of course, is a committed listener. You can't make a request of someone if they're not paying attention to you. You need to see if you can get their attention so that they focus on you for the time of that communication. What is a request? Well, you're asking for some future action and specifying conditions of satisfaction. That second part is key to a quality request. When you request something, you're asking if someone can do something for you. You need to be super clear on what that thing is. So many of us make assumptions that someone knows what we're thinking or what we're expecting. Chalmers gave the great example of asking your teenage son, "Will you mow the lawn?" Well, what you really want to say is, "Will you mow the lawn? I'd like you to mow all of the lawn, the front yard and the backyard and the side yard, and trim all of the edges. And will you mow the lawn by Friday? When you're done mowing the lawn, I'd like you to rinse off the tractor in the driveway, let it dry off, then put it away in the garage. Then I'd like you to clean off the driveway and then put the hose away." Those are all conditions of satisfaction. You've probably talked to a title or a processor or underwriter or your assistant or who knows who else, and if you just said, "Will you do something for me?" and you were not clear about your terms of satisfaction, you may think they agreed to do something that they didn't think they were agreeing to do. You can see how important it is to be specific. True, there is a background of obviousness that we all operate with. If you've talked to your teenage son and made it clear a number of times in the past what it means when you say mow the yard, you shouldn't need to specify it again. But that whole assumption thing is a trap we all fall into. I think there's a thing that loan officers do, we at corporate do it, people outside our industry do it, and that is that we assume things are going to be the way they would like them to be. And we don't dig in and ask the specifics. Maybe we're afraid we won't get the answer we like. Maybe we'd rather assume that it's going to be the way we want, and if it isn't, then we can kind of complain and grumble and say, "That's not what I thought you were going to give me." If you want your work and your life to be the most successful, you should clarify those points up front so that you don't have a misunderstanding. One last detail to throw out there, time frame. When you make a request, frequently you need to specify what is the time frame for that action. Well, hey, I want to request that you email me if you have any questions. And I want to request that you contact me if you need anything, because we would like to help. All right, guys, speak to you soon.